welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Bartolo Colon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Toss to Alonso. Awesome play there. Time now with Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Shohei Ohtani.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Right side, Strawberry coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
First pitch, and he just misses. Left field, way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Betts into second.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mike Piazza now at the plate. On the ground to the left. Lindor zips it across. Piazza out the play. And that is the inning. 1 left for LA. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Fernando Valenzuela. What do you have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Carlos Beltran.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
David Wright in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next offering misses down and away. Fought off foul. 2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Cologne back to work. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And it's fouled away. In the air on the infield. Wright gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. In the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Now here is Carlos Beltran. In the dirt, ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right side. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Juan Soto, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Here's the catcher for the Mets. Right through there for a strike. Valenzuela ready to fire now. That one the other way. Robinson handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just off the outside edge. Alonso went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Popped up. Freeman under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. High fly ball out towards left center. Beltran sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now at the plate, Duke Snider. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Siri settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ohtani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 and 2 to count.
And that one
That's
missing inside a sharp slider. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. Around first and hustling for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Freeman takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's 0-1.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 away with a runner at 3rd here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Right, in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. McNeil on 3rd with 2 out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. The run scores from 3rd, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Darryl Strawberry. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs.
That's the ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
This to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. Inning over. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor to first. They get the out on Robinson.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Doubled his first time. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first with one gone. Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Two on, one out. On the ground, and that's a foul ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1. So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
And now it's Max Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1 and 2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Carlos Beltran. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
stays alive. Hard ground ball, base time. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Watch Soto now. That's too low. And that is ball one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And that one is downstairs. Ball two. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Beltran gets his lead at first with nobody out. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. Beltran into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And now it's 3-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that drops in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Runner takes off for third. That to right. And it stays fair. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Sliced hard, but foul. Man at first, one away. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
McNeil in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A dive, he's got it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run across. McNeil headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Duke Snyder. That's towards center. Siri in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
Now we'll see if moving up to 3rd there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Here's an opportunity.
0-1.
If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And now it's
Ball,
even
that's
up.
outside.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can,
2 balls, 2
and let the
strikes.
result be whatever it's going to be.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. Full count now. And they're all
Take
loaded
your
up.
baseball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for L.A., Jackie Robinson.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all 3 runners coming home to score with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Siri in position. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from 2nd and 3rd. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's a 1-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And up next for Los Angeles, Mike Piazza.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Slice the other way and foul. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. Reed Foley also getting ripped. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires the first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 4. Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Valenzuela back to work. And a breaking ball misses outside right. A former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped. Snyder heading to the alley. And he makes the grab. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Strawberry in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strikes.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's the left fielder, Carlos Beltran. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouled off left side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Danny Young, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Nunez getting cranked up as well. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bartolo Colon will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Reed Detmers takes over on the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Max Muncy at the dish. And that one fouled off. And strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Struck him out looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next to hit, Pee Wee Reese. Rips that one center field. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 2.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Bounce to the right side. Gets it to first, and Bellinger is out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave 1, still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chang-Ho Park.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. This one popped up. Muncy has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
And here's the catcher. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-2.
And a base hit into right center field. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out. Runner at second. Pete Alonso digs in now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss. Hard. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Line drive, base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Jeff McNeil stands in. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your...
Base hit, one run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So digging in, Jose Siri.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Two on, one out. Swings through that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Lindor in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the sixth. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger should have this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's a two-run lead now at 6-4. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Duke Snider. Little chopper rolls foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering misses badly for ball one.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He made him pay for that one, and we're starting over. It's 6-6.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On a line out towards center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Reed Detmers done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Betts chasing that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turns and fires to Betts.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now back, catcher Mike Piazza.
Yeah, the batter now, Mike Piazza, 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 down, runner at first. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That ball's carrying, and that one's gone. He circles the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. McNeil tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for Los Angeles, Pee Wee Reese. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dedniel Nunez won't go any further. Eddie's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto. He last pitched 2 days ago. So, runner at second, 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Roki Sasaki. David Wright up now for the Mets. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Betts makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That just misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. So the deficit remains 9-6. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Duke Snider. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Buto in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Action in the pen down there. Sean Reed Foley appears to be getting loose. Minter getting loose as well. 1 down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 out, runner at second. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Beltran ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Cut off, throw to third, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Foul ball. Two outs. The other way, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So a man at first. Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Sasaki back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Slider for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One and 2 here. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that is out of play. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Absolutely hammered it to left center. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 10-7. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a ground ball to first.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next for the Mets, the center
Jose
fielder,
Siri up now for the Mets.
Siri.
Pitch misses
that's
inside, and that's ball one. Right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. The ninth inning is next on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reed Foley.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Near the top of the ninth. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Pee-wee Reese steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso. Feed to second, that's one, and that's all they'll get.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit.
No,
safe at second, and that was not close. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Duke Snider.
Duke Snider.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets 7. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Eric Gagne.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Gagne, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
So up next for New York, Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lindor around second, headed for third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Carlos Beltran. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And now just a 2-run deficit.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And this one ends the final 10-8. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone.